If you're on a 5-life path, you're what I'd call the freedom seeker. Your primary purpose is to develop your unyielding sense of freedom through self-discipline throughout your life. And because what we're here to do is never the easiest thing for us to do, you'll experience consistent challenges in these arenas. Ever felt as though you live without a filter? Because in my experience, the 5-life path lives what I'd call an ADHD experience. There is so much coming at you all the time that you find it difficult and sometimes impossible to filter through it and to prioritize. Your mission is all about fully immersing yourself in the sensual side of life. You are here to experience the physical world in every way possible. And you're a very tactile person. You love to touch things and taste it and smell it. You're here to have a really hands-on, tactile experience throughout your life. And it sounds like fun, doesn't it? And it certainly can be fun, and it's an adventurous joyride. Because you are the life of the party, you're often funny, vivacious, you're definitely full of life, and one of your primary purposes is to develop a sense of fearlessness and adventure. And you love movement and travel. You adore mystery. You make a superb salesperson as long as you're selling something you believe in, because you can really tap into people and their wants and needs. You are an agent of change. You're fiercely independent, and your mantra is, and this is really important, don't fence me in. You need your space and freedom. So oftentimes, it's really not the best idea for you to commit to a marriage early in your life because it probably won't go the distance. You're too busy looking for the next high or the next big experience, the big escape, and the grass is often greener in somebody else's bedroom, if you know what I mean. So, as you travel through life, you'll burn off some fuel, and when you're ready to settle down, you make a loyal and loving partner. You just have to be clear about your need for personal space. Feeling as though you have personal control over your independence is imperative for you. At the end of the day, the true spirit of the 5-life path is to live a fearless and adventurous life that is guided by self-discipline. You're meant to show others how to live their own lives fearlessly. The thing about the life path is this: many people are pulled into the entirely opposite direction than what their life's purpose indicates for them. I call it the flip side of your life path, and we can begin to cue the Darth Vader heavy breathing here, because it really is like selling your soul to the dark side. It may seem like the easiest route at the time, yet it never is, because your results will always be unhappiness, ill health, and feelings of despair that you're just not doing what you were meant to be doing, whatever the heck that might actually be. So, some of the key concepts for the 5-life path are fun, fearlessness, adventure, sensual exploration, high energy, living without a filter, change, travel, life at the party, extremely versatile. Now for the issues and stumbling blocks along the way. I know you've been dying to hear this part. Remember the concept that you'll always experience challenges in the key areas that your life path brings to you. For you, these areas are freedom and self-discipline. So as a 5-life path, you might find that you have to work through a ton of fear to get out and come out okay on the other side. You might be the anti-adventurer. You might have all kinds of fearful thoughts that guide your life and push you farther and farther away from your true purpose. And given that you want to experience everything, and I mean everything, you will be challenged with shunning routine or cultivating any sort of self-discipline that would get you where you want to go more effectively. And this can pertain to anything from exercise and diet to holding a job, maintaining a marriage, or even finishing school. You can have a tendency to abandon things before you even get started. I've known folks working the 5-life path who literally shut down their adventurous, fearless side and become dissatisfied homebodies or disgruntled employees. The point being, when you're a 5-life path and you aren't getting out there on a regular basis, you are not being you. So given your innate desire for independence, you can also make dramatic swings between wanting total independence, as in I'll do whatever I want whenever I want to, and total dependence, as in I can't do anything without you and I need you to survive. So your pendulum kind of swings back and forth and back and forth. So if you're not living your fearless and adventurous life for real, you'll tend to stir up drama wherever you go. You can be the consummate drama king or queen until you're living up to your own freedom-seeking standards. I've found that sometimes a 5-life path will end up surrounding themselves with people or circumstances or experiences that severely restrict their freedom, anything from a smothering spouse, an enabling parent, to actual incarceration and other health issues that diminish their physical freedom. So given that you're easily seduced by a desire to escape, you tend toward troubles with addictions, whether that's drugs, alcohol, sex, food, gambling, over travel, anything that keys into your next high, or the release of these pent-up energies is something you have a tendency to indulge in. The interesting part of the flip side to the energy of the number 5 is that while you can feel as though you're a victim of many things in your life, actually you're volunteering for that position. It really is a matter of seeing your challenges as points of your attraction and then walking through those rings of fire and becoming that fearless warrior you came here to be. And I know a lot of 5 life paths who are gay. This includes personal friends from my own life and then also public personalities. For instance, the 2 that come to my mind are Anderson Cooper and Ellen DeGeneres. And I only bring this up as an example of some of the expansive issues a 5 life path might find themselves challenged to surmount in their lifetimes. I can't think of a more intense challenge to your sense of personal freedom than being someone who finds yourself in a world in which your very being is viewed to be unacceptable by many people in society. And look at Ellen DeGeneres. Her coming out has not been easy, not at all, and yet I can see that she's embraced her life purpose as a 5-life path and has developed the self-discipline it takes to get there. I love that the theme song for her show includes the tagline, "Let's have a little fun today," because nothing expresses the 5-life path better than that. Some of the key concepts for your flip side list include easily bored, abandons before starting, addictions, fearful, paranoid, lacking focus, lacking self-discipline, excess, indulgence, self-centeredness, drama queen or king. Ultimately, you might not look or feel free, adventurous, fun-loving, or disciplined. Know that you're here to work with developing your life based in freedom and adventure while achieving your goals through a refined sense of self-discipline. You're a person who thrives when you use your vivacious energy to expand and act upon your sense of personal freedom. Your true gift to yourself and to the world lies in your ability to moderate your energies, engage in life with curiosity and fearlessness, and to show others through your example how to conquer fear in their own lives.